good. They wanted the field goal difference, but instead, the lead stays at 1.
Yeah, it's about math and it's about time because we're in the final frame of this game. Unless we go to overtime, and I don't think you and I would mind that too much. Now it's all about getting a stop here, and their defense has no margin for error. Got to keep them out of field goal range now.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Allen wants to push the pace.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
To throw again, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Allen going to throw again. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
And the Falcons 1st down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Play fake. Penix. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
28 yards. And the Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He gets it again. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stopped at the 3. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Zane Gonzalez. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Strong with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Put the body on the line for his team. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Allen wants to push the pace.
A gain of 15. And the Bills first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one gonna go against the D. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Bills have a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You gotta have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's gonna run right through you.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have taken the lead late. It's a James Cook touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. He'll look to throw it. He's going to tuck it and run. And he'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard.
Here he is to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, then I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he has the Bills the first down, and that block should clinch them this win. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Another one for Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Up 2nd and 7.
Here's a give to Cook. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
First down.
Cook, and he will score! And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
42. Falcons 32. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Alford now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air with Penix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew,